How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back. So in this video, I'm here to walk you through the process of getting back your 360 waves when it goes out of hand. So I washed my hair earlier today, and right now it still looks kind of rough, and I'm here to show you the process that I take to getting it back, to the way I would like for it to be. This is what my hair looks like right now without any grease. This right now is just all oil. I just oiled it up. I used just regular hair oil and without using grease right now, but eventually I will end up having to use grease to get it back in place. But this is what my hair looks like right now, just right after wash. Say it is not perfect. You're going to go through this situation, and it happens, but you can definitely get it back to the way you like for it to be. If you're new to the wave game, you're going to also experience like situations where you think your wave is gone or you lost some waves, but this is not a loss. This is actually just a wave that just happens whenever you wash your hair. And even though you have been waving for a while like I have, you will still go through situations like this. This is a nice hairstyle, something that I always like, something that I am proud of. And if you end up with 360 waves, you're definitely going to like it. I'm trying to get Africans, I'm trying to get Nigerians onto the wave game, especially the 360 wave. I have coarse hair. It was a battle when I first started throwing 360 waves. And right now that I figured it out, I'm just trying to get everybody onto the wave game to let you know it is hard, but it's not as hard as it seems. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to sell you product. I'm just here to help you get 360 waves. So if this is something that you find interesting and you find, that you think helps you, I would like for you to introduce my videos to other Nigerians, other Africans, and try to get them onto the wave game, because this is actually something, like I said earlier, something that you're going to like the end result of it. You're going to get a lot of compliments. People are going to tell you, okay, all right, you know what, man, I like your hair now. I like your hair real good. And you're going to be like, no, not work now, but it is what it is. But, let's get into the video. So if you've watched my previous videos, you will know that I'm not here to sell product. I'm just here to help you get 360 waves. And that's the reason that I make my videos. And if you like my content, please feel free to like and subscribe. In this video, I know I've been getting a lot of people reach out to me from Nigeria. And I noticed what a lot of people have been using is this product right here called the Sporting Waves. But I normally use, I know if you've seen my older videos, I tend to use beeswax, but you can also use this product, and this was actually what I started off using, and I just decided, because it was more expensive, then I decided to start using something that's cheaper, because I just want 360 waves. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money onto getting like 360 waves, and you will need so I will try to use this in my videos, and I would explain some things that will also help you with your stubborn side, also known as the weak side. And mine was on the right hand side of mine, and I will tell you in this video how to control or how to get that back how you would like for it to be. So I will use, as I mentioned earlier, I will use the Sporting Waves, and this is what it looks like on the inside. And being that my hair, I have the coarse hair, as I mentioned earlier, it is always a good idea to put a good amount of pomade in your hair, and this is the gel type. It works just perfectly. And I will show you what I do to get it back, or get it how I would like for it to look. So what I will do is apply a good amount of pomade, being that I will repeat, I have coarse hair, so you have to understand that your hair texture really matters. And to be able to get your hair to hold, you need water. A little bit amount of water, just to be able to get the hair, because you just want to have it a little bit just lubricate it just a little bit. And you will also need a good amount of pomade. Right now I just have about that much, but I'll probably add more to my hair to get the amount that I will need to hold my hair down, because you need gel, you need something to hold the hair down in place. So when you take your durag off, that is what will hold your hair in place. And this is how I apply for the first time. This is how I will apply it, and then I look for my crown. Remember, if you go back and look at my other videos, I explained that the crown is what suffers the most. So you want to apply a good amount of pomade in your crown area. Always, because you're brushing away from your crown. And also it kind of like makes sense if you think about it. All right, so I will still add a little bit more, but if you notice, I have a good amount of pomade in my hair right now. Now let's get to it. I'm using a medium hard brush. If you have coarse hair, you definitely want to use something harder, you know, because we have different type hair texture. So I'm using a medium hard brush, and because of if you have the hair texture that I have, you definitely want to use something a little harder to get your hair back in place. So as I mentioned earlier, if your right side is the weakest side, you definitely want to start brushing from your right side. Always try to make it a habit. Let that be the first place you brush from. You start brushing from. Always. So my right side was my weakest side when I first started waving, and I had a problem with getting the side straight, or getting this side the way I want it to be. So now it's just a habit for me just to start from that end. And I spend more time on this side than I do the rest of my hair. I'm going a little faster, but it's just because I'm used to my pattern, but you definitely want to go slow until you get your pattern the way you want it to be. And you can go as fast as you want, but the slower the better when you're first new to it. That way you can get the pattern how you like for it to be. Notice I haven't even started brushing the other side of my hair because this used to be my weakest side, or the stubborn side. And if that is stubborn, what you want to do is add more pomade, because it's stubborn. So you need more what do you call it? More hold. You need more hold to hold it down. And a little bit of water won't hurt. Mind you, I washed my hair earlier, so I have my hair still slightly wet, but that's why I'm now actually washing my hair. But you should already have water in your hair to help get it lay. So you notice after adding water to it, it helps it out a little bit. I haven't even started brushing the other part of my hair because this used to be my weakest side. I'm not worried about the excess. The excess just means you have enough to hold your hair down. Also, you have different, like if you have coarse hair, you have smaller curls. So don't try to compare your waves to others. Like your waves are now looking at different than if you have the same hair texture like I do. Your hair will not look any different than what mine's look like. You cannot get it any bigger just because the roundness of your curls is smaller. So the guys that you see that have longer, lengthier waves is because they have different hair texture. So you will not get that type of hair. You will not get that type of wave with this hair texture. Which is why I prefer doing a 360. You can try doing a 540 or the 720. With this hair type, what looks better, at least in my own point of view, is 360 waves. Notice how the side came in easily without having to put a lot of work to it. Try to go slow, especially on sides that you're trying to work to get better. You definitely want to go slow on there because that's how you get it back how you want it. I'm going faster just because I am creating this video, and it's just a habit for me now. But I have waves, so obviously it works as well. But to get like right here, I'm trying to get this part right here to connect. So I need to go real slow on that end and try to keep it in the same pattern, in the same brushing pattern to fix it. Like look right there. Let me change my brush real quick. Look at that part right there. Notice when I brush it real good, it goes back in place because brushing is what you need. You see how they're laid? So this is also another medium hard brush that I'm using. It just hasn't been wet yet. I use medium hard. So when you get a fresh haircut and you want to get something light, you can buy a softer brush. But if your head can handle a medium hard even after a fresh haircut, use a medium hard. Just go ahead and use a medium hard. Like our hair hard, man. Like we get different type hair texture. So you definitely what you want to try to do is to try to control them. So you notice I'm just brushing it and getting it back in pattern. Can you see the difference from what it looks like earlier compared to right now? And I'm using the sporting waves. I'm not trying to sell product. I'm just trying to help you get it. That's all. I'm just trying to help you get 360 waves. That's why I'm creating my videos. And if you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will keep making these videos as long as you keep subscribing and you keep liking my videos. And I'm gonna try to help you get the waves. Also, reach out to me on Instagram at Nigerianwaver, and you can send me messages. I would like to see your progress and your wave progress. I like to meet more people in the wave community in Africa. And you know, this is something that we are all in together, and I'm just trying to get everybody onto you know, the same program, because like I mentioned earlier, like this is the thing like you are going to like it. Now picture the fact that you can dye it, or I dye mine to bring the attractiveness to it. You know, there's a lot of people, there are other people that have waves too, but I want to bring the attention to what I have, because I know I work hard for mine. And you know, I like to show it off as well. It's work, it's hard work, it's a process, you know. You don't just wake up. Like you can get any other type of hairstyle, but this is one hairstyle that definitely requires work, and it's something that you'll be proud of. Like that's why you see most people that have waves, they show it off. You're supposed to show it off because it's not something everybody can get, you know. Some people tried and gave up, but you're not here because you're trying to give up. You're here because you're actually trying to get it. So let's get it. I'm here with you. You're going to get it. Like I said, if I get the right amount of subscribers, which is 1,000, I will cut my hair off and we're going to start it all over again, and we're going to be in it together. Just keep going, keep subscribing, and I got you. Don't forget to share this videos to your friends. And if you have more questions that you like for me to make a video about, reach out to me. Let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram, so you can reach out to me. I've added my link. Also, take advantage of my other videos that I've made as well, you know, to help you get to where you're trying to get, you know. It's not about the product. It is about the product, but mainly it's about the time you dedicate in getting your hair the way you want it. I'm making this video long, but if you're also brushing While I'm doing this, then we going. We at it. We're in it together, you know? We're in it together. I've already brushed earlier. That's why even before I started making this video, like I did, but I just didn't add pomade to it. I just added oil. But now I'm adding the pomade to it. The pomade is to really get it to stay in place. Remember, the durag is not there to give you 360 waves or to give you waves at all. It is just there to hold your waves in place. Your waves should already be in place before you put on the durag. You should already see your waves before you put on your durag. Also, I just forgot to mention this earlier. If you're new to the game, to the wave game, before getting a haircut, it will look as if you don't have waves, which is why you need a mirror. You need a mirror because you will see the wave pattern. You will see your pattern from the back first before you see it from the front side. So you need a mirror, and always just take a look at your back, look up and look at the back of your hair straight up that way, and you see the pattern just before your first haircut. I say try to go at least 2 months before your haircut. And even after don't try not to wolf right now. I never wolf, just to be honest with you. I did back in the days, but I just try to get out of the habit of wolfing because I get to control my hair, especially this hair texture. You cannot wolf for too long on it because it just gets harder because you have to end up having to use harder brush, more pomade and everything. So just wolfing for 2 months seems ideal, you know. 8 weeks. If you're trying to push it for 10 weeks. But after 10 weeks, try to get a haircut and start the process all over again. Try to get your haircut. Don't go no lower than 1.5. 1.5 is really pushing it, going 1.5 to the grain or go 2 against the grain. Don't go no lower than 1.5. And just start it again and go for another 8 more weeks and get a haircut. Just repeat the process. So probably by your third haircut, you start spinning. And after that, then you now start training it onto making it connect, you know. You can start doing it on your second haircut, honestly. You can start doing it on your first haircut, honestly, you know, but you will still have some ripples. But when it starts connecting is around your third haircut though. While you're watching this video, you better be brushing because there's no point wasting all this time watching these videos and not have a brush in your hand and be brushing. Unless you're already waving. If you're already spinning, you know what? You got it. But if you're not, you should have a brush in your hand and just brush. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, since I've pretty much told you what you need to know, I will just try to keep this video short and just continue brushing. But I will show you the afterwards at the end of this video. I'll actually show it to you to be as part of the beginning, but you can already tell what my hair looks like right now. You can tell the difference from earlier. You can see that. So what I did was that I cut the video, and I've been brushing for about 35 minutes right now. And I will probably be back again to brush for another 30 minutes before I call it a wrap for the rest of the day. But if you can see it right now, my hair looks a whole lot different from what it did earlier. You can see the pattern is back in there, and all I used was this. It's a Sporting Waves. So you can definitely use their product and it will work for you for sure. I'm not trying to sell the product, I'm just telling you what works, you know. And after you're done brushing, Don't forget, the next step is to use a plastic bag. What the plastic bag does, it acts like a durag and it lays your hair down real good. It puts your hair in place before you put on the durag. So if you notice that, if you notice what is happening right now, even though you just started, try to make it a habit to use the plastic bag to lay your hair down. See that? And I'll do this side. So, as you can see, I'll put on the durag to hold it in place. Don't forget, if you're working on your weak side, you want to start with that side first every time you're brushing, and you want to apply more pomade to the side of that side of your hair more because it's weak and it's tougher. And for it to be able to lay down, you need to apply more grease and brush on that side more often. And I always try to make it a habit to just start brushing from that side. Try to spend more time on that side than you would on the rest of your hair. And also, double compression. Double compression is a must. Try to make sure you get like a skull cap, or you can actually use another durag, but I just prefer using a skull cap, you know. And you put on your durag. You can watch my other videos if you're trying to learn how to put your durag on the right way. And I have the links in the bottom. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can reach out to me on Instagram at Nigerianwaver, and I'll add a link to the bottom of this video. And I appreciate you watching my video, and see you soon. Thank you very much.